Hey everyone, Jim Benson here from Modus Cooperandi and Modus Institute, and entering yet another week of COVID stay-at-hominess. And I've put out some blog posts and some things about ways to weather this professionally and personally. But right now, today, I'd like to just talk about 4 things that I've noticed over the last couple of days that have made me hopeful. Things that I enjoy or that I like about what's happened as far as people's responses. And some of these are individuals, and some of these are corporations. And I think that that's kind of important to recognize that individuals and corporations were all impacted by this, and so we all have responses. So the first response is the EndKove 2019 live website. This is made by a couple of teenagers here in Washington State, and they took freely available public data, and they're just visualizing it so that people have it. So it looks like this. So you've got some quick facts, just actual numbers to deal with. There is a hotspot map about the spread of infection and things that are going on, places to go for actual information. You can sign up for his newsletter and stuff, and you can find out about the kid himself. I thought his picture was on here, but there's two kids, 2 boys, and they first kind of became known in Seattle because they were part of a science fair. In that science fair, they were developing ways to diagnose communicable diseases online. That was last year when they were a mere 16. Okay, so now we'll move on to the second one. This is the Hotels.com ad, which I don't need to play for you right now. But their tagline at the end is just stay home. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that the ad is funny. The links for all these things are below this post. So just go ahead and click on them. But I really like their ad. Okay. I am a Fitbit user. I use Fitbit all the time. And so their response, kind of like similar to what our response was at Modus Institute, was to provide services, whatever services they could, at either a reduced rate or free. And so in this case, during what everybody is thinking or hoping will be the lifetime of this adventure we are on, 90 days, that people who are stuck at home actually do get a chance to exercise. So they're offering their exercise programs for free. Sorry, for the next 90 days. And then the last here is, and this is true now in other cities as well, like Atlanta, but in Vancouver, there is a key hospital that sits right downtown, and Vancouver is a city that is very built up in its urban core. It has a lot of housing around this hospital. So every night at 7 p.m., which is when the shift change happens, people in Vancouver walk out onto their decks, all the way up their high-rise buildings, and they all applaud and cheer for the healthcare workers who are putting their lives at risk for us every minute of every day. And a few days ago, they were so loud that you could hear them from 2 or 3 miles away. So these are kind of ordinary things. I mean, apart from the 2 teenagers building a website that can actually give us real information, these are like just normal things that the people or companies can do. And I just wanted to share the ones that I'd found because they're special. And when we talk about respect for people, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. So stay safe, stay healthy, everybody, and we'll get through this together. Thanks.